So up until this point, the only thing you've really seen me do is print stuff and over here a little bit of math, right? But now, you know, programming is no good unless you actually do real things. Because if I wanted something to say something, I would just say it to them, right? There's no need to make a program to say something to something, because people are great at talking as it is. Now, what we can do, we can delete all that stuff. If you would like to get an input from a user, right? Let's say we want to calculate a batting average, okay? We're going to use a function called an input, okay? So let's make up some variable. Okay, we're going to make a variable. I'm going to call it that might be spelled wrong. I'm awful at spelling, sorry. Is equals input. Okay? Enter the number of hits, right? Because you need to know that when you have a batting average, right? Okay, so now what's going to happen is this is called an assignment operator. Okay? Variable equals. Okay, so it could be 10, it could be 20, doesn't matter. We could actually put 10 or 20 there, right? Variable equals whatever comes next. Okay, and variable could be anything. It could be W, it could be purple chickens. It really doesn't matter. Now, we're going to get variable 2 equals input, enter the number of at-bats, right? So to do this calculation, we need to get both of the inputs, right? So let's come here and let's just, for fun, let's print. What you can do, instead of putting it in the quotes as we've always done, you can just print the variable, right? And we can print variable 2. Alright, so what this code should do is we should collect the number of hits, right? It's going to go into something called a variable, okay? And then we're going to print that out. And then we're going to get the number of at-bats, right? And then we're going to, right, it's going to get stored in, over here in variable, and variable is going to get printed out. Okay, so let's see if it works, okay? So let's run the module. It's got to be saved, of course. So now what's going to happen, enter the number of hits, right? So let's say they hit it 12 times. Okay, I'm going to type in 12. And it printed out 12. So our code over here worked. So now let's enter the number of at-bats. Let's do 50. I know it's, well, that's not bad, I suppose. So, right, so it got those things. It got variable 2, right? We entered the number of hits and the number of at-bats, right? And it printed both of those out for us in the end. Okay? Awesome. So now we're ready for the next step.